Good afternoon, everybody. We are here live today with the CEO and President of the FranNet Corporation. This is a group of consultants based in all over North America. And I'm not sure, are you in different countries as well, Jana?
We're also in Germany, yes.
In Germany. So Jania Bailey is the CEO and President, and we are so thrilled to have her in the Hand and Stone treatment room today. Jana, welcome to the program.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So I'm just going to get right to it, Janet. And we're talking to a lot of folks, especially leaders of company like yourself. You've led teams with other organizations, and now have been really the head of FranNet, one of the elite members in the broker/consultant community. And we want to know, heading into this pandemic. I mean, obviously, when you found out what was going to happen here, what was your management philosophy, and what was your preparation like heading into this?
Well, the management philosophy and preparation for going into the pandemic, it was pretty hectic for a while. It was trying to get ahead of the curve in terms of what needed to be done. FranNet had its large annual meeting planned for like 10 days to 2 weeks right before or right after March 13th. So it was a crazy time for us to try to structure a virtual meeting and give some value and not lose momentum with our franchisor partners by just canceling an event that we all look forward to every year. So we went through that. There was a lot of being sure we were supporting our franchisees. The FranNet broker associates around the country are franchisees. So we wanted to be sure we had the right messaging to be sending out to our clients that were in process, the right messaging to our franchisor partners that we were working with, and just continue to stay top of mind with the partners on both sides, the clients as well as our franchisors, and to have the calm needed in the storm, and to be sure that each and every FranNet person knew that the headquarters team was here for them, and we're putting in a lot longer hours than necessary to make sure everyone realizes that.
That's a great answer, and you can tell someone that has been have kind of I guess navigated these waters before. Maybe not to this extent, because I don't think we've ever seen anything like this. We all remember 9/11. That was a different type of action and reaction. For this episode, or the last couple months, what has surprised you most about your employees, number one, and number two, all the consultants that are part of the FranNet family?
Well, the resiliency, what I've seen out of my employees as well as the FranNetters that has pleasantly surprised me is the resiliency that has surfaced and the positivity. I've told people to be in franchising just automatically makes you a positive person. And we see that so true over these last couple of months. There is this feeling of we've been there, done this. Again, not to the extent none of us experienced a pandemic, but we have had recessions, and we've had 9/11s, and we've had high interest rate times. So most of us can pull back on those past experiences and say, this is going to pass. We don't know for sure when, but we know it will pass. And we're going to start looking beyond the crisis, which is a hashtag we've kind of claimed, because we believe focusing beyond the crisis is where there's going to be the most benefit to us internally, to our clients, and to our franchisors. We all know this too shall pass, just not when.
Yeah, that's great. And just a follow-up question to that, because it kind of brings to mind that, you work with how many different concepts?
We've got about 200 between the US and Canada. So about 200 concepts total.
So everything from products to services, whether it's massage or cutting hair or automotive, you deal with basically every range of product and service across the country. And that's amazing. So what concerns you most about, once we do come out of this, the first 3 to 6 months, where is your focus at that point, considering you have this array of different products and services and brands to represent?
what I see over the next 3 to 6 months and kind of what our attitude is going to be. First of all, we really haven't stopped business in any shape, form, or fashion. It's been a little surprising to me that there were deals continuing to close and clients continuing to move forward. Again, I think that speaks to the positivity of anyone that is in franchising or looking at becoming a franchisee. There is this belief that, I can handle this and whatever is coming our way. Definitely, I think there's two types of people in general and how they're dealing with this, both our franchisors and some of my team. You've got the ones that are so focused on the future, and we call those toward people in our assessment, that they're already looking at how can we best position to take advantage of the opportunities that are coming. You and I both have seen, Bob, when recession hits, there's more candidates looking at franchising. And then you have those that I call the turtles that are really sheltered in place, figuratively and literally. They're just like closed down waiting for this to pass. So I think for me, the challenge is to help our turtles realize that they don't want to be left behind, and that they do need to start looking and planning for what the next steps are going to be in their lives and in their businesses. And that's really where I think the winners will surface, is those that can keep moving forward, stay positive, and look at, if I start looking at a franchise today, it's probably going to be 90 days before I make a final decision or pull the trigger anyway. So what better time than now to be looking and exploring and doing my due diligence? So that's the message. I think the next 3 to 6 months, we're going to see a difference in the type of franchises that become hot items. And I think we're going to see the longevity of a business and the strength of a balance sheet and the management team much more important than how sexy and fresh and new a concept may be.
That is a great point, because looking back, history shows, right? History always repeats itself, and you had mentioned times in a recession, how business reacts to that, and especially in franchising, what we've seen, and we all know, typically the higher the unemployment, the better it is for our business. And are you seeing some of those effects right now, since unemployment is reaching new levels, and we haven't seen this in a long, long time?
Well, I just had some reports hit my desk this morning that made me do a little happy dance around my desk, and that was that leads are up dramatically over the last 30 days. So, we've been telling everybody it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. And we did realize that the first big waves of unemployment and layoffs that happened were probably not people that would be our candidates. But anytime those layoffs continue, they start going deeper in an organization. Now they're getting into that middle and upper management tier, and those are our candidates. So we see that happening. Our partners in outplacement are telling us that they're expecting just an absolute tidal wave of people coming in. So we're starting to see it. I saw it today in my reports, and like I said, that was what we've been predicting, and now I see it coming true. And I think everybody can brace themselves. We're all going to be very, very busy over the next few months.
Well, the only regret that we would have on our side is we didn't get to see the happy dance, but maybe the next time we talk, we can do that. Jana, I've got one last question. It's really, for you, if you had to give a message to your system, all the people that are closest to you, whether it be employees and consultants, what would that message be?
The message I would give to the FranNet team and my family and any potential clients that are working with FranNet is, don't let the fear get in the way of your future. We've got to be focused on what comes next. No matter how bad a situation is, we know things do evolve and continue to move forward. Look at where you want to be, not where you're at today, and then start taking the proactive steps to get there. And if you're a FranNet person and one of my offices, it's start reaching out and helping those clients that need to be planning their future. That's what we do in franchising. We work with people and help them realize their dreams. And there's going to be a lot of dreamers reaching out to us, and we need to be upbeat, positive, and prepared to help them.
Man, I'm a disciple, Jana. You've got me sold. Absolutely. Hook, line, and sinker. Jania Bailey, thank you so much. Thanks for FranNet's support. And we love working with y'all. And look, I don't do any justice to a Southern accent like you do, but we appreciate you being here in the treatment room, and have a great day, Jana. Thanks again.
Bob, thank you so much for having me, and we do appreciate the partnership with Hand and Stone.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.